Peace is the space where life can flourish. In Sanskrit, we use the word Shanti. Shanti means peace internally, externally. Shanti, peace is the space where life can flourish. Especially this tough time humanity is facing. The Ukraine-Russia war can go either way. If we all don't take the responsibility to stop the war, it can roll and become Third World War, which humanity can't afford. Please understand, as on now, not only we can't afford the effects of war and after effects of the war, we can't even afford the fear of the war, because the fear of the war itself can collapse many of our fragile systems like share markets, fuel price, gold price, various world currencies collapsing. All this itself will put millions of people in hunger, and without food and basic necessities, even if these running systems collapse. Please understand, we are all looking at only the actual people in the war front and dying, but we are not considering price is rising in multiple countries. The gold price is rising in multiple countries. The currency is collapsing. All this is going to impact less privileged human beings. It is going to push millions and millions into poverty. The immediate impact of even the fear of war will kill millions who are not in the war zone. People who are not there at all in Russia or Ukraine, or who have not even heard the name Russia and Ukraine. Global media is not attending to these people. These stories of these people are never told, never brought to the attention of the world. We need to understand, people who are no way directly responsible, who are not part of Russia or Ukraine, millions are going to die just even by the fear of this war. Because the fear of this war is going to melt down share market in multiple countries. It's going to raise the fuel price in multiple countries. It's going to raise the cost of living in multiple countries. It is going to deny food, medical care, survival needs to millions of people in multiple countries. Humanity need to take the responsibility for peace inside and peace outside. I want to be voice of the voiceless. Today, I want to raise my voice for those voiceless people who are dying not in Russia and Ukraine. See, people who are dying in the war front. Global media is raising their voice for them. Global media is attending to them. Global media is making it as an issue for the world. For the people who are dying in Russia and Ukraine, who are in the war front. But nobody is raising the voice for those who are dying due to the different effects and impact of this war. Nobody is bothered about how the cost of living is rising. Even in Indian villages, due to the fuel price hike, nobody is talking about people becoming homeless in US, in Canada, in Europe, due to the fuel price hike, gold price hike, share market melting down. Many middle class people are pushed into poverty and below poverty due to the fear of this war. Nobody is raising voice for them. Today I want to raise my voice. I want to lend my voice. I want to give my voice for those voiceless people. Those people who don't have voice, who are no way connected to war, who are not citizens of Ukraine or citizens of Russia, who are not supporting the war or who are no way taking any side of Russia or Ukraine. Common people like you and me are pushed to poverty and below poverty, and they are getting killed without food, and their hopes are getting crushed. Their future hopes are getting crushed. Don't you see it? Just for those millions of people who are no way connected to Russia and Ukraine, just for those millions who are suffering, who are no way connected to Russia and Ukraine, just for their sake, we need peace. We need peace. We need peace. This is my message at this juncture. I want to bring those millions of people who are getting pushed into poverty and below poverty line, who are already suffering, reeling due to the pandemic, now facing this price hike. They are not able to put food in their plates. They are not able to give food to their families. I think it is time we human beings, humanity, takes the responsibility to stop the war. Today, we should decide for peace, global peace. I wanted to give my voice for those voiceless people who are dying all over the world due to the artificial poverty generated by the fear of this war.